Hello, and welcome back to Swahili 21st Century. I'm Dr. Chopin, and I am your host and teacher. As promised, we're back to talk about the Swahili noun, and this is part one because this is a very lengthy topic, and the topic will have to be broken down into several parts. So, let's get started. A Swahili word can be spelled using any letter except Q or X. Q and X are not part of the Swahili alphabet. You can find Q and X in other Bantu languages such as Xhosa. This is a language they speak in South Africa. But Q and X are not in Swahili. So you will not find a Swahili word that includes the letters Q or X. Africanized English words, which include Q or X, take the letter K to make the sound of Q and X. For example, the English noun taxi. In Swahili, this is taxi. Taxi. You know what a taxi is. You take it when you have to go someplace and you pay. So, what is a noun? A noun in any language, even Swahili, is a person, a place, or a thing. But the Swahili noun is identified in three additional different ways, other than being a person, place, or thing. It is identified, first of all, by class. So you have several noun classes in Swahili, and one of them is called the NNN class. Now, in the NNN class, you have several words. That's probably the largest class, and you have several Swahili words, but most of these words, their origin is from English. So the NNN class has mostly Swahili words that their origin comes from English. And then you have the GMA class, where many of the Swahili words there, their origin is from the Arabic culture. So you have different classes in Swahili. That's what nouns are. Nouns are divided by class or categorized by class. Next, you have the way you identify a noun is by number. So this is typical in most languages, or all languages. I say all languages. So you can use the word chair, the noun chair. If you want it to be pluralized, you would have to say chairs. So chair is singular, the number, which is one, and then plural is two or more. So that's what they mean by number. And then finally, the Swahili noun is identified by animacy or inanimacy. This means whether the noun is a living creature, animate, or if it's inanimate, non-living. Now, Swahili nouns do not differentiate based on gender, as is the case in language such as Spanish. This means that there is no feminine or masculine nouns in Swahili. So you don't have to, Africans don't differentiate male and female. Swahili has up to 18 types of nouns, so that's why I said the course is going to be divided into several parts in order to finally cover all the noun classes. So let's go and look at this particular noun class. This noun class is noun class 3 and 4. So you might ask, well, why aren't we covering 1 and 2 first? Well, 1 and 2 is different from the other noun classes, and so we're going to do that last. So this noun class is noun class 3, that's for the and then 4, that's for the me. Now the is the singular portion of the noun, and the me is the plural portion of the noun. And now when we're speaking English, if we want to say this letter, we would say, we would call it an M. We would call it an M. But when we go to pronounce it, we'd say Well, that's exactly how you do it in Swahili. The Swahili people, I think they call it mu, but they pronounce it mm. And what's unique about a word that starts with the letter M in Swahili, a lot of times, many times, the next letter is a consonant. And this is when you're starting off the word. I'm not talking about a word in the M in the middle, like right here you have example. M is in the middle. But in Swahili, you'll start these words off with the letter M, and then the next vowel, the next word over, the next letter, excuse me, over is a consonant, which makes it sometimes difficult to pronounce it. So also, while all the nouns in this particular me class, or noun class 3 and 4, all the nouns that fall in this class start with the letter M, not all Swahili nouns that start with the letter M fall in the me class, right? Because we have at least one other class where many of the words start with the letter M. So let's look at some of these me class nouns. The first one is moyo, which means heart. Moyo, moyo. Msala, bathroom. Msala, bathroom. This is going to be difficult. You never see this in English. Two letters like this. Well, not often. It's usually some kind of medical or technological word that you don't use it often in everyday life. And so anyway, this is mea for plant. Mea, plant. Mea. Then you have tihani, test or exam. Tihani, Then you have chele, which is raw rice. Chele. In East Africa, they differentiate raw rice from cooked rice. And so the word for raw rice is chele. This word here, which is pronounced miwani, means eyeglasses. And the reason this asterisk is here indicates that it is already pluralized. It's already in its plural state. And that's why you have eyeglasses rather than eyeglass. So the word is pronounced miwani. These words over here, because they only have 3 letters, you have to be careful to emphasize the M. The emphasis here is on this is considered the second to the last syllable right here. So instead of saying T, it's T. T is tree. T is tree. T. G is town. G is town. To is pillow. To is pillow. Lo is meal. Lo it's meal. Umba it's dandruff. Umba dandruff. And finally umsu sword. Umsu sword. I know it's a bit of a challenge, but you keep working at it. It took me years to get some of those sounds together. I mean, I've been studying now for about 8 years, and sometimes I even run into some, they have to correct me. The East Africans correct me. So anyway, let's look at taking these singular nouns here and pluralizing them. Let's see what some of these me class nouns look like once they're pluralized. Okay, let's start with the rules. The rule is you take the M on the front of the me noun, you remove it. Just remove it. Some people will say, no, you just got to put the I in there. Just remove it. Remove it, take it off, and then put MI in its place. That'll make sure every time you'll do the right thing. Take off the M. Take off the M. Remove it. You leave the stem, and then you put MI. You're trying to put these words in the plural now. So if you take off the M from moyo and put MI, you have mi oyo. So you go from moyo to mi oyo, or from heart to hearts. Moyo, mi oyo. Let's do tree. Mti, mti. You remove the M and you add MI, and mti becomes what? Did you say miti? If you did, you're correct. Miti. And here you have msala. Msala. The stress is not here. The stress is here. Msala. So you take off the M and add MI, and msala, which is bathroom, becomes misala, bathrooms. Mlo, mlo, which is meal, one meal. And if you want to pluralize that, you put MI and it becomes milo, milo, meals, milo. Now you want to turn spear into spears. You remove the M, put MI, and mkuki, spear, becomes mikuki, spears. Sword, umsu, umsu. Remove the M, add MI, and umsu becomes misu. Sword becomes swords. Umto, umto. Pillow or cloud. If you take the M off and add MI, umto becomes mito, pillows or clouds. Very good, very good. Hopefully you're getting it. Hopefully you're getting it. So what I need you to do now, or until I bring you the next noun lesson, is to practice your me nouns. So what you're going to do, you're going to follow the rules. You're going to remove the M's off of the stem of your word. You're going to remove the M's. Remove the M's from each one. You have 21 words here. And you're going to add MI. So let's do this first. Let's do the first 2 or 3 together. And then you'll do the other 18. So you have here mlango, mlango. Door. And how do you pluralize door? Did you say milango? If you did, you're correct. Mlango becomes milango. Door becomes doors. Very good. Then for mchezo, mchezo, you remove the M, put MI, and mchezo, game, becomes michezo, games. If you said michezo, you pronounce it correctly. And here, mshahara, mshahara, salary. You remove the M and you add MI, and mshahara becomes mishahara. Salary becomes salaries. Very good, very good. So, practice all of these. Get your paper and your special Swahili notebook and pen and write all of these down and change them into the plural. And then you'll know how to say them in the plural form. Next, we're going to have noun class GMA noun class. You want to, first of all, thank you for watching this video. If you will, we'd like you to, if you like it, we'd like you to like it, indicate that you like it, and make any comments. If you have any questions, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your time. And most importantly, you need to know that this class is a service from the Center for Education in Black History, Theater, and Research. So next time we come back, we're going to be talking about the GMA class noun. And as they say in East Africa, tutao nana